is, and always has been, a music of young people.
It's visceral. It's raw. It's completely unbridled. It's something that, for a player who's played a few different instruments, I can go out there, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
The crowded underground.
I do think metal artists have to work harder than others because they have to, and especially in the United States, their audience is so much smaller compared to the other genres, and they have to work harder to get it out to the people who are actually going to listen to it.
It's interesting to watch and it's interesting to listen to. Like most other music is really, really boring, in my opinion.
Metal fans tend to interact with the band more, get into it with each other. It's more camaraderie than anything.
Metal has always been mainstream. It's just a market niche. If anything, our markets have grown into more niche markets and subgenres. And so it might not be the music of the chart, but I think if you ask a lot of music fans, they may not relate to what's on the charts.
Metal is not as mainstream as other genres because metal takes longer to get into. When you listen to metal music, it's not something that, it's just not the most naturally appeasing, very memorable music, and a lot of the stuff that gets on the radio is because it's such about memory. That's why you hear it over and over again. That's why you sing it when you hate the music yourself.
Genre. It's very much becoming a do-it-yourself kind of genre.
It'll be like a niche, but other than that, won't be like mainstream.
Whether we make it huge and rich and famous, or we just kind of stay local and just playing shows together, I'll be happy. Playing with these guys is really fun for me. It's the first time I've really found a band that actually cares the same way I do. And I think metal itself has a really good future to it. It definitely has a good future.
I also think, much like blues music or country, I could see metal branching off and having something that's like we have trad jazz or traditional jazz. I could see people being in the future into traditional metal.
The future's bright, really. In all the other countries, especially when you go to Europe, metal music is one of the most popular, music genres ever there. So I think it's very promising for the metal industry. Very promising.